Hey y'all, welcome to Rice and Crafts. Today I've got a quick tip video for you for stamp storage. What I have here are, I bought a grab bag package of stamps from Unity Stamp Company, and it was really economical as far as, you know, cost wise go, and I got some really cool stamps, but they came in just like a paper bag, and I don't have any of the CD cases like I would usually store my stamps in. So I had to come up with something else, and I had some contact paper and some cardstock, so I thought, you know, I will make a binder page system for them, and these are the rest of them from the grab bag over here. Oops, you can't see them, hold on. Here. And I found, I'm going to be real honest here, this is my third attempt at the page and my second attempt at a video, because I did this the last time and it worked out good, but I found that the stamps were happier when they were just on one side of the page. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to put them on both sides of the page like I had originally intended. So here we go. This is what I've done, and all I've done is I've stamped the image and then put it where it's going to be mounted underneath the image of it, so I will know where to find it. So what I've got one stamp left, and I'm going to go ahead and ink it up, and I'm just using Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And I've got my stamp pad underneath, and all you're going to do is stamp. I clean it off with my baby wipe, which is really gross actually, and I think it's turning my fingers black. And then that's where it's going to go. So then I can put my ink away, put my block away, slide my stamp pad out, and grab my roll of contact paper. And I'm going to go ahead and set these stamps off to the side because I'm done with those for a minute. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my roll, and I'm just going to kind of measure here. I want just a little bit of overhang. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right about there, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut this piece of contact paper off, and I am using my non-stick scissors. And then I'm just going to use this piece of contact paper to measure out where I want to cut a second piece, because originally I tried doing it where I just wrapped one long piece of contact paper around. That did not work out so well for me. That was attempt number 1. So then with attempt number 2, I found that if you cut 2 pieces and do them one at a time, it works perfect. So what I'm going to do is I go ahead and I just fold a corner, and I folded a bit too much that time, and I just kind of rough the corner up a little bit, and that helps me separate the contact paper from the backing. Alright, and once I get it started, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it over so the sticky side is going to be up as I peel this paper back. And you kind of have to be careful when you first get it started, but once it starts, you can just kind of peel it back. And then you're just going to, line this up here. And I'm just going to peel back, and you just push it down on your paper here. And I've got a little extra that I'm just going to trim off here before I pull the backing all the way off, and just get that out of the way, so we don't have a whole lot of overhang that's hanging around sticky. Now, I'm just going to set this aside for a minute, and I'm going to grab my second piece, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And this one's going to be a pain in the butt to separate too. Sometimes it works nice for you and sometimes it doesn't. Now, if I weren't trying to film this, it would have come off easy peasy. There we go. Grab my little Cricut hook tool here. Help myself out. Alright, now I'm just going to flip this over. And I'm just going to get this peeled back. Just like that. And I'm just going to flip my piece over.
Well, I was looking for the Select Comfort name to be somewhere up on it. What? They don't. No plane?
There we go. And I'm just going to press it nicely because we don't really want a whole bunch of air bubbles like I've got on this side. But you can, you know, for the most part you can press them out.
Well, when the commercial comes on the radio, they don't talk about going to the mall.
Alright. And then I cut them out.
Talk about going somewhere else.
And you're just going to leave a little bit
105
of space around it.
Select Comfort.
He always sells totally their website or the store on the upper level of the final mall.
Just like that.
Yeah, it sounds different because it's not on the lower level anymore. They moved up to the upper level.
Maybe that's the
Just like that. And there we go. Now I pre-cut my holes here, so I'm going to come back through and just punch my holes again. Now it's not going to punch all the way out. It's going to leave this little hang on here, and you're just going to pull that off. Sometimes you have to work a little harder to get that guy off, and sometimes he comes off nice and easy. Now you could use any kind of hole punch you wanted. You could use your Crop-A-Dile, whatever. But I'm just using this handheld punch because I don't want to dig my Crop-A-Dile out. So then when you're done, you've got your holes punched. Then you're just going to bring your stamps back in, press them down on the contact paper. Just like this. Grab your binder here. And I'm going to once again fold it over so you can see it. Oops. Pop it in, and you are good to go. They stick really nicely. You can shake them, and they don't come off. So that is my tip for the day. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all next time.